Well, it's been quite a journey. You know, you write these songs, and you have, like anything, you have hopes and dreams of where they could go or who could hear them. And this one in particular has been maybe the most thrilling and yet challenging song about Korea, because some of the content that it's dealing with kind of pointing a little bit towards, you know, self-issues or self-worth, which is such a chronic thing today. And to see the response from people come out of the woodwork, first on radio, and then there's like two lives of the song. There's like pre-Dolly and post-Dolly. So there's one where we were playing at our shows and radio was really gravitating towards it, and then you had Dolly attach her voice to it, and it really became, it felt like at that moment it became the song that it was always intended to be. Like hearing her, I was emotional the first time I heard her sing it. Hearing her sing, you know, God only knows what you've been through, God only knows what they say about you, and thinking about her career and her longevity and still her grace and her light as a woman and as an artist was super inspirational. So it's quite, as a song, you kind of get to a place of not having a lot of words as to what it means to be able to shepherd this to people and have someone like Dolly sign up to be part of it. So God Only Knows has been this type of song that we have felt really honored to shepherd. You know, the songs that write you and the songs that you write, and this song wrote us.
Yeah, so we grew up going to church with a few of her eventual managers. Joel actually.
I was their Sunday school teacher.
He was their Sunday school teacher.
True story.
He had just watched the film Dumpling on Netflix, which Dolly was an executive producer on. It's got all of her songs on, and he thought, hey, what if I just kind of give a cold call and just see some of our old friends from church days if they would just take my call. And he called them up and said, hey, we've got this song. It's really reactive. It would be very interesting to hear Dolly's voice on it. You know, what do you think? And within a week, we were on the phone with Dolly, and a couple weeks.
I think it's just one of the great songs I ever heard.
Yeah. And then I think a couple weeks after that, she's in the studio, and then a few weeks after that, we're doing a music video together. You know, and in the music industry, you always have these kind of pipe dreams and these crazy things that take place, but you don't necessarily anticipate them succeeding. And so this was one of those kind of dream phone calls that took place that led us on this crazy journey to where we're here, you know, with you guys here at the CMAs, which is quite brilliant.
Well, it was kind of this stair step, you know, watched the film, we got on the call, and every step we were like, this is too good of a truth, something's going to happen. And then next thing you know, she's in the studio. Next thing you know, we're on set for 6 hours shooting the music video. And somewhere along the way there, some of the conversations about her being a co-host with Reba and Carrie had come up, and she'd called, or her publicist called us and said, hey, you know, there's a chance. And again, you're kind of like, you know, I mean, we feel a lot of ownership over where we live in Nashville. You know, we've got country in our band name. You know, we're fellow countrymen to Keith Urban, so we feel like we love and feel very like a part of country music. But we thought that's a bit much. And then we talked on the phone. She was insistent to call us when it all came together, and she called us and said, hey, you know, I'd love for you to be a part of this, and how do you want to do it, though? And she was so insistent on, like, I want to make sure you guys are honored, like, and so we're sitting there like...
We were like, hey, Dolly, you tell us what you want to do, and I think we'll figure out a way to get it done.
We'll do it. You're going to have to twist our arm, but we'll do it.
And here you
Well, I'm personally intrigued to see just the dynamic, threesome of Reba, Carrie, and Dolly just host the thing, because they've all got these big personalities. They're all hoots, and obviously now getting to know Dolly a little bit, and some of the funny things that she says just behind camera, I think is so. Whether or not that's the performance or not, that's just certainly just as far as hosting. I'm very intrigued to see how that all plays out.
I think there's such a great power in the women this year as well, you know, and I from the host to looking at a lot of the performances, like I'm a big Pink fan, so seeing her on the docket and like this idea of strong women coming out and collaborating together, and so we just you know, at best we feel like the arm candy, you know, for the performance, but it's going to be fun to see all of them go at it.